Bro, the hood looks a little weird. It looks like kind of like a KKK hat. Hey, we are not associated with them, bro. Today we're gonna be talking about comparison. What's up? If you're new here, my name is Josh. Let me remind you of something real quick. You're not behind. You're not failing. You're not late. You just need to stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 20. We live in a world where you can see everyone's success instantly, but what we don't see is their struggle, what they've been through, the lonely days they had, lonely nights they had, just all that hard work and years of work that they had to do to even get there. We only see the highlight reel. That's all we see. And when you compare your beginning to someone's middle or end, you kill your confidence. You kill the progress you're making because you're like, oh my gosh, dang it. I'm not there. I'm not where they at. Look at them. I'm supposed to be there right now. And then it dismotivates you and you're cooked. Like, kill your motivation before it even starts. Every person you've looked up to or whatever, they've all had a starting point. They were also confused. They were also broke. They were also unsure. They were also made mistakes. They also made a fool out of themselves. Like, they did all those things. They didn't not do it because you see that they're happy and good and just successful now, like they went through those things too. You're not any different from them. Actually, you are, because you're you and they're them. But I'm saying it in a way that, like, you're just seeing their story from the outside point of view. You're not seeing it from their point of view and what they went through. Your journey is your journey. Your timeline is your timeline. Just because someone got there faster or is already there doesn't mean that it's supposed to go that way for you. And it doesn't mean that you're not gonna get there ever. Some people bloom early, some people bloom later, some in between. But the thing is that everybody has their own time. When God's in your neighbor's house giving them the present, it's only a matter of time before you get yours. So don't get discouraged off that. Everybody blooms at their own time. It's not the same. And I had to learn that because I would compare everything I saw online. I'd be like, dang, look at these rich people and stuff like that. Like, wow, like I want to be there. I'm sick of living where I live, all this and that. I want to be, at this level or whatever. I want to have this type of house. I want to have this type of car. But all these things, once you notice actually that they're all just material things, like, it really doesn't matter as you think it does. But it is like a kind of like a reward, like okay, I worked for this and I have this, like that's kind of like the feeling you get from it. But even if that's the case, like, let them have their things at their time. You have your time, and it could be way better because it's for you. It's yours. It's not someone else's. Just focus on yourself. Focus on getting better 1% every day. Focus on building habits. Focus on improving your discipline. Focus on staying consistent. Like, all these things, you have to do it at your own pace, but make sure you are doing it. Because it would be worse also if you were comparing and then also not putting in work. That's the worst thing you could do. But try to not compare at all, because again, it's your own timing. You have to trust and trust and trust and trust. Like, I trust God. I trust God in his timing. Everything will come. Like, for example, with the job, like, I was supposed to have a job. I know I mentioned about it early in another video. I'll tell you guys what happened with that. But I know it's for a reason, because actually not having a job right now is actually really much of a blessing, because now I'm studying something that I've been wanting to study for so long, and going to school also for HVAC. And now I actually have time to do it, and I'm actually learning, which is crazy. I never thought I'd actually get it, but I'm actually learning it. It's actually sticking in my head, and I'm putting it into practice every day. And so I'm really happy for that. So you see, I'm like, wow, now I see why I don't have a job right now. Like, this is because if I had a job, I probably wouldn't have that much time. I'll probably have a little bit of time, but not that much time to do it, because I have all this time in the morning that I can just put towards that. So when I'm seeing other people, I guess you could say, like, quote unquote, doing better than me, like, I wouldn't even call it that, but let's just put it that way. Like, well, God has a way different timing than me. You know, I'm working on myself currently. You know, um, obviously it comes to a point where, I'm 21 right now, and it comes to a point where you're like, okay, how much can I say I'm only this age before I do this? Now that I can't agree on. If you keep saying that every single year, there's certain years you could do that. But if every single year you keep saying, oh, I'm only 21, oh, I'm only 22, oh, I'm only 23, oh, I'm only, and then you keep going until you're like 35 and you're still not doing it because you're only 35. And then 35-year-olds will tell you, oh, you're not too late. Which, for some people, might not be too late. But I'm saying don't use that as an excuse. That's what I'm saying. Yes, it is your timing, but that doesn't mean don't work. Yes, okay, that's the better way of me saying it. It doesn't mean to not work towards your dreams, not work towards what you want to do. It means work, but you will receive yours in your time. Just wait. So stop looking at everyone else's chapters. Start looking at your own. Start looking at the one that God has planned for you. And your story might look a little slower. That doesn't make it less powerful. Like, it doesn't at all. This is just the beginning. So chill out. Don't chill out and not do anything. Chill out as in stop comparing yourself and give it time and actually put in the work. Because in the beginnings, that's where the strongest people are made, because they know what they've been through. So that's when they're developing themselves to become who they're going to be. Once again, focus on your own thing, your own journey, build your own story. Let God handle the timing. Don't even worry about that. Just leave it up to Him. But that's pretty much it. God loves you. I love you. Peace.